California Congressman Adam Schiff. Congressman, good morning. I know you were not there this morning, but I can only imagine, as a member of the House, as Speaker Pelosi, former Speaker Pelosi said, it's an attack in the family.
It really is. You know, you think with a membership of 535 in both houses that it's a big place, but on a day like today, you realize just what a small family we are. We all know each other. Our family members know each other. And we feel very much today that an attack on any one of us is an attack on all of us. This brings back the most harrowing memories of when Gabby Giffords was shot, and we wondered whether she would survive. Thank God our colleague and the police officers and others look like they have come through this, and we are so grateful to the Capitol Police. They risk their lives for us all the time, and we're so much in their debt today.
Congressman, we've heard from a number of folks this morning who are at the field who have said, had it not been for Congressman Scalise's security detail, this is a situation that would have been far, far worse. One lawmaker even going so far as to say it likely would have been a massacre. Are our lawmakers sufficiently protected? Do you guys feel as if you're safe enough there in Washington, D.C. and back in your home districts as well?
Well, we had this debate during an all-hands meeting today, and it was very reminiscent of the same discussion we had after Gabby Giffords was shot. None of us want to insulate ourselves from our constituents. We all want to continue doing our town halls and our sidewalk office hours. But I do think that there are probably some common sense security improvements that we're going to need to make. One of them here, and you're absolutely right, it was the fortuity that one of the leadership, Steve Scalise himself, was on the field. Otherwise, there would have been no security there at all. And indeed, at the Democratic baseball practice this morning, there was no security there. So we were really fortunate to have Capitol Police on hand. It probably doesn't make sense when there are large members of Congress gathering for that, for something like that, to only have security depending on which members are there. So that's something I'm sure that we'll revisit. But as a practical matter, I don't think we're going to be able to change probably our most vulnerable points, and that is where we are out in our districts.
You never know, Congressman, what's in anyone's heart, but you know, in terms of this having a political motivation, which all signs this morning from witness testimony to what about the background of the shooter, it certainly seems that way. I mean, does this seem like a wake-up call to kind of, for all those involved in Washington, to kind of lower the temperature on the political rhetoric?
I think it does. I think it's a wake-up call, not only for all of us here in the Capitol, but people around the country, that we need to somehow get back to a much more civil discourse about our policy disagreements. In the meeting we had among members today, it was quite apparent that there's been an increase, maybe even a dramatic increase, in death threats facing all members, and all of us have received them, Democrats and Republicans alike. And it's hard to imagine that this increase is not due in part to the incredible coarsening of the political debate.
Well, Congressman Schiff, we're glad to have you with us this morning, sir. Thank you very much, and please send our best to your colleagues.
Will do. Thank you.